Hello and welcome to the TechA video newsletter on the 21st of January 2008. The TechA video newsletter is where we at InsightSupport.com analyse over the coming week possible moves with the key indices of the CAC, DAX, Dow, FTSE, Nasdaq and Nikkei. So we'll start off with the CAC. As we can see that the CAC has landed just on Friday, the close on market on Friday at 5100. If we look at the intraday data, just let me get that up for you. We can see that the market currently is at opened at 4924, stayed there steady for a while, and is now opened at 4924.48, is now at 4924.66. Just fractions really, but it is hanging around that point, which basically means it's below this point of support. Now what that means is we could have a consolidation within this range around about 5,000 to 5,100. But if that support at 5,000 is broken, we could see a further bearish fall to an overall target around about 4,700. So we have to be mindful of that. So the CAC is looking still very bearish, very negative, and there's a possibility of quite a strong fall down to 4,700. Moving now on to the DAX. Not as dramatic a story as it is with the CAC, but similar in some respects. Broke through the 7400 support. There's now another support which is just broken at 7200. It's now trading at around about 7,000. And the reason, what I'm going to do here is draw a line across, open the chart to the full view, and see where we're likely to get some support. So as we can see, there is a support generated at this point here, so that's quite a strong support. So if that support is broken, there's a slightly lower support around about this range at 6,800. So initially we could see a consolidation within that range of around about 6,800 to 7,000. If that breaks, then we're likely to see even further falls down to possibly as low as 6,400. But we need to see those over the next few days. So the market closed just above 7,200, 7,250 on Friday. Market opened today at 7,000, which is around about here. So it's quite a dramatic fall already. Market is already dropping still. So we could get just a consolidation within this range around about 7,000, 7,200, but it could also fall down to 6,800 and further still down to 6,400 over the coming week. So it's likely to be very bearish indeed. Moving now on to everyone's favourite, the Dow. As we can see with the Dow, found support initially at around about, where was that? About 12,500. Broke through that. We're now at around about 12,000, and I'll draw a line looking and seeking for support, and we can see that that's generated just there. If we get a break in that, then there is likely to be a substantial fall with the Dow. Could probably draw a line across there. So we could get a fall around to 11,500 with the Dow over the coming week. Certainly if it breaks through the support at 12,000, which is a very strong support. So please look out for that. The FTSE floundering around about 5,890, somewhere around there, 5,900. Found support at this current target, but the market's opened way below that at it's currently at 5,700. So if we zoom out a little bit, still a very bearish market. probably finding support generated by this period here. So if we get a break there, we can look to an overall negative market for the FTSE of around about 5,500. It could move as low as that over the next week, so we could see some substantial drops still for the FTSE as well as the Dow, DAX and CAC. Moving now on to the Nasdaq, similar story as we can see, much like we had with the Dow. We do have support though at around about 1800, but remains to be seen whether that's likely to be bolstered at all, because it does usually reflect what the Dow is trading. If the Dow breaks, then the Nasdaq will too. We can then look to see a further drop for the Nasdaq down to possibly around about 1700 points. The NIC broke through quite a very strong support, 1400, is now looking to land about at around about 1300, and it is very similar to many of the other indices that we're looking at. If we get a break in at around about 1300, we can see a fall possibly as low as 12,000. So there's opportunities there possibly for the NIC to fall down to 12,000. So as we can see, this coming week is likely to be a continuation of the huge amount of bearish activity that we're seeing. Lots of very strong supports which are being broken, so there's a lot of shorting opportunities on the CAC, DAX, Dow, FTSE, Nasdaq and Nikkei. So make sure you take advantage of those. So that's this week's Tech A video newsletter, once again on Monday the 21st of January 2008. Please make sure that you come back next Monday to see an update. Okay, thanks again. Bye bye.